All right, hey, how's it going? John Fox here with Take Charge Health and Wellness. I'm with JR and Aying, the two trainers here at Sean's Tiki Horse Sunset Glamping Gym. We're going to go over a quick health screen that for any of you that might be trainers, or if you want to just do it for yourself and your own well-being, a couple things you can look at as a screen. So first, let me just kick off your shoes. And the first thing I like to do is have whoever I'm working with find a line and have you stand on this with your toes on the line for me. Good. So there, try to get your feet completely straight. There, and that one, good. And now we're just looking at alignment. So the posture test here. Is the shoulders the same height? Does his hips basically the same height? Everything looks good on him. But sometimes you'll see maybe he has one foot that's turned in and his knee bends. So it'll look kind of like this or something. So you can pick up just a quick little, just a screen. Boom, looks okay to me. Bend over, touch your toes, please. Like you're going to reach over for your toes. Okay, good. Quick test for scoliosis. If one hump is here, one side's higher than the other, that could be a sign of scoliosis. You can see if he has limited back mobility or if his hamstrings are tight. Maybe you'll see one knee bend forward, bend this knee. Like he doesn't have the same hamstring length on this side as this side, so you can kind of make a quick assessment there and you go, ooh, something's off. Go ahead and come back up. So those are the first two that I like to do. The next one is just getting against this wall. So come on over here and put your heels against the wall, your butt, and both shoulders like this. Good. He has really good posture. He can get into this alignment, no problem. You should have a natural curve back here, which is good. But you'll see a lot of people that can't get there. They're rounded shoulders. Sean has a little bit of a tough time getting there because their postures, they have rounded shoulders, thoracic kyphosis, and they can't get there. So this is a quick assessment. If they can't get there, go ahead and step away. And they look like this. You're going to know, oh, we got to work on extending and retracting the shoulders and trying to get their head back. So you want to be able to get here without your head up and be in this good position. It looks pretty good for him. So that's just a quick little screen for posture. After that, I like to look from the ground up. So we already looked at his feet. Go ahead and stand on that line again for me. And straighten this foot out just a little bit. There we go. Go a teeny bit wider with your stance, please. There we go. And now, first thing I like to do is just, can you lift up and stand on one leg and balance? We try to go 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, switch. And problem. The other thing to look for is what's called pronation. So I'll kick off my shoe real quick just to show you. But sometimes you'll see somebody and their feet will just pronate. Now their knees go in, and that could be a problem. So a lot of people try to do stuff to strengthen their abductors when really what you need to do is strengthen the arches of your feet. And a simple exercise you can do for that is just trying to grab the ground with your toes or put a towel down, try to scrunch the ground. But a lot of times when you see knock-kneed, it's not that their hips are weak and they don't have hip external rotation. It's that their feet go inverted or they pronate and causing this thing to happen. And you see that a lot, or you'll see it at least on one side if they've had an ankle injury or an injury to one foot. So more than just trying to strengthen the hips, it's really important that you pick it's just a quick assessment of how can they squat, how do they sit to stand. So go ahead and have a seat here, face the mirror, scoot to the edge of the seat for me, scoot this way, no, the other way. There you go, right there, good. And he's got good, nice quads and everything. He's lined up perfectly so far, so this is a good specimen for what's proper. A lot of times you'll see some deficits, but I just have them hands stick up straight like this. Good, now lean forward and stand up. Good, and then go and sit back down. And this is a great way to teach them a proper squat. You see a lot of people in their first move when they squat is the knees. So go ahead and stand up. Yeah, they'll do their legs and they'll do the squat with their knees. You want to make them squat with their butt. Use their glutes. So reach back and sit. And as they sit, come right back up. So this time go up. Good. Scoot back just a tad. Scoot your feet back just a tad. Right there. That's good. Now stand up. Good. Now this time when you sit, I want you to pretend the seat's on fire. So just touch it and come right back up. Boom, boom. There you go. And so a lot of people can't do that. And if they can't, then you know that they have a little bit of weakness in their quads, and most of the times it's their glutes. So do one more for me, down and back up, and that's perfect. Advanced test, but if you got a guy like him, so I want to check both legs and see if you have equal balance and strength. Go ahead and stick one leg in the air. Nope, sit first. Stick one leg in the air. Now stand up. Good, go back down. Stand back up. Let's do 5 maybe. Two more, 3 more. And 1 more. Good, and sit. And now the other leg. Boom, stand up. Good. And back up. And 1, let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. This is a great exercise for strengthening and making sure you're doing a proper one-leg squat, or doing any type of RDL would be another good one. So an RDL, you could stand like this. Can you get out here, hold that position and balance, and come back up and do like 5 in a row, and then try the other side too? That's more of an advanced one. But that's a good routine for the lower body and the core. Okay, cool. So that kind of concludes the lower body and the core and stuff like that. A good plank is a good way to check their core and see if they can maintain a good plank. In fact, go ahead and get into a plank, please. Right there, and try to keep this straight. I don't like this sag, but then you can just make a good test would be a minute plank. If you can hold that with no deviation for a minute, it probably means you have a good core and you're ready to do any core routine that we might do. And we're going to be doing little episodes where I'll do a leg and foot exercise, foot and ankle strengthening exercise routine. I'll do a core routine. I'll do an upper back and shoulder routine. And we'll do different routines and keep it like 5-minute short videos. So we'll be sending those out to you shortly too. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and stand up for me, JR. Thank you. The last thing I like to do, and quick and easy for the upper extremities, is just let me see you try to take your shoulders all the way up like that. So bring your arms all the way up. And what we're looking for is, a lot of times you'll see one side hike up like this, and that means they might have a rotator cuff issue, that one side's deviating. Or you see them here and they can only go that far, and they cheat and they do this. Again, he's an athlete and he's got a good specimen. Both these guys are in good shape. They don't have any deviations, so you're not seeing anything of deviations. If I get a client in here with a deviation or two, we'll try to get them on there as well. But that looks good. That's a quick way to go ahead and come down. And the last one, palms like this, and just come up and clap overhead. And what you're looking for is, do they stay symmetrical, or do you see one arm come forward, or maybe both of them come forward? But in his case, he goes up nice and straight, and that looks good. All right, go ahead and come down. And that kind of concludes everything for a screen. That's a good way to screen. It only takes about 5 minutes, and you'll pick up some deviations pretty easily that way. And then we'll talk more about how to correct those deviations in later episodes. Thank you to my guys, JR and Aying. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon.